on, man? What's good, everybody? That's right. The Boxer Source here, checking in once again. And we are live playing Undisputed. Yep, we're live playing Undisputed. Um, just give me a few moments here, and we're gonna get stuff set up and everything like that. So, just give us a break, and we will be back here in a few. Just getting some people to join in as far as like the discussion and everything goes. So, just give me a few seconds, or more than a few seconds. Man, hopefully, we got a few things here that we're going to be doing here with this one. So just bear with me for 1 second, man. We want to go ahead and get things going with this. Like I said, there's a little bit of updates here for this one or whatever. So we want to see about going through some of these things for the updates and all of that type of stuff too. But also, talk about some things within boxing and all of that, right? Support, of course, hit the super chats or, as I say, you got Cash App, the boxing source, you know what it is. We got, of course, the fights in Philadelphia that's coming up tomorrow with Jerome Businis, going up against Luis Lima. You had the press conference yesterday, having a weigh-in today, and things like that. So with that being said, we gotta we gotta see how that's gonna go. Like I said, with the co-feature bout that was supposed to happen there, man, that kind of like brought things a little bit down a bit because you would have had like a little bit of a local matchup there in the co-feature with Khalil Cole there, on there against who is it? Jesse Hart. So you would have had like a local, fighter, another local fighter in there. Khalil Cole's, from the area as well. So that would have, kind of like added it to the card a little bit. But outside of that, really is basically featuring Jerome Businis there and about that's going to be for the WBA interim super welterweight championship, putting them in position to fight for the world title currently held by Barao, right? So, with that being said, they kind of like, sets out the plan for Jerome Businis to become a world champion at the 154-pound division. And, not really wasting much time when it comes to all of that, right? But also, with that being said, we got to see, like, what he's going to be able to do next year. Because if you're going to have him facing a Barao, right? And then after that, you have to see what his first title defense is going to be. People are talking about, oh, we should, go ahead and, make a defense and or go against the champions that are out there. But we got to see what's going on with those champions. Particularly, people are talking about, he should fight IBF champion Bakum Murzalia. Man, we are in October and the IBF champion hasn't had a title defense yet. Okay, you have him supposedly facing Josh Kelly, right? But has anyone seen like any announcement in reference to that? Oh, fuck you, Windows, man. We don't need to know about all that bullshit, man. Get the fuck off my screen, dog. Oh, man. But, like I was saying, what are they going to do as far as like Bakum Murzalia? He is the IBF champion. He hasn't had a fight this year. Not one fight this year. You know what I'm saying? And yet, people are saying, oh, well, they ducking him and all that type of stuff and everything like that. No. Ain't necessarily the case. You got to be able to be in a position to, properly compensate your opponents. Shout out Jesus Sam in the building, man. Happy Friday to you. As I said, man, we're trying to get into this thing here for Undisputed. Talk about, the game, everything like that. They got, I guess one update because it's been a good little minute since I played. They got another one that's on the way. There when it comes to what was it? The update with Terrence Crawford, right? So they got that's coming up. So we want to see about how that's gonna work itself out and everything like that too. So wanted to see at least here in this one if I'm able to properly put in some updates here and there on it. But for the time being, I wanted to see like, all right, who's who am I gonna be ending up playing as? What's going on, Thomas Hill? What's good with you? Just chilling here. As far as like getting things going with this undisputed video game. Like I've been saying here with the last few times that I played this, I've had this game since it was basically in its beta version. So all of the tweaks and movements and everything like that for this game, I've kind of like seen it, all along the way, right? So, with that being said, I wanted to just go ahead and see like how things are going when it comes to all of that. You know what I mean? But with that being said, I'm going to get into this game here a little bit, man. I want to see like how this thing is going. Uh, well, you said fight night worthy. What you mean this game undisputed? I wouldn't necessarily say all of that. But let's see how this thing goes. You know what I mean? Um, kind of like always go to the blue corner. Of course, you see all the things there as far as like the updates. You got Muhammad Ali, Alexander Usyk, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, Joe Frazier, Joe Lewis, Jack Johnson, Rocky Marciano. There, it's pretty like as far as like the heavyweights, they have a good list for heavyweights. You can see that like a lot of heavyweights they do have. So at least I kind of like give them props for that. When it comes to the like cruiserweights, it's like, okay, who do they have for cruiserweights? You know what I mean? And yeah, they do have, Jaya Patai and Jake Paul in like another version. Am I getting those versions? I'm not really that inclined to do so because I rather want to, see like how the overall gameplay has improved here. And, over the past, man, this thing has been in development, what is it, so-called development stages for a year before like the full version they claim to be released. And yet, you see how it is as far as like the divisions, 10, what is it, 10 fighters there that you're able to choose here for cruiserweight. And they got guys that you would probably know as like heavyweights in the list at cruiserweight. What do you got here? Like even less for like light heavyweight. Light heavyweight, they probably could have had a couple more people down there at least to kind of like pick for light heavyweight. But just about 8 just to choose, nah, that ain't good. Middleweight, if they were gonna have as many people as they have for middleweight, heavyweight, they would have it for middleweight. And sometimes we have like someone like Sean Porter there at middleweight. Like, I wonder like how much it would take for the game itself to kind of like utilize one of these slots for fighters that y'all don't even know that they were fighting in that particular division. Like Amir Khan wasn't really in the middleweight division for what, like the Canelo fight, and that's pretty much it. You know what I mean? Yeah, it could have been a good number of light heavyweights they could have used there. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, at the very least, man, like put in my guy Glenn Carl Johnson. Like, you could have put in Glenn Johnson, on this thing here. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Glenn Johnson. But nah, they didn't do that. George Groves, okay, I kind of like see that and everything like that. I mean, he said that's why it's rated 84. Yeah, but I mean, Amir Khan. Here's the thing with Amir Khan. You see him there at lightweight. Look at that. And he's at 87 at lightweight, right? Welterweight, let's see if they have him on here, right? Let's see. Where is he at? Like, all right, look at this, man. Nah, he should be on here. All right, there it is. 85. 85 at welterweight. 87 at lightweight, 85 at welterweight. I'll probably put him at like 83 or 82 because you're going to put... Would you really rate Amir Khan like right there on level with Sean Porter at welterweight. Nah, 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 nah. I wouldn't necessarily do that. You know what I mean? That I don't think that would have been a good move. You feel me? So, all right. Let's see how we'll play this thing. And yeah, see, Canelo at welterweight. Like he wasn't a welterweight like he was in the beginning of his career when he was like 15 years old. But come on, a lot of fans don't know him as that. Sergio Martinez at welterweight. When did y'all ever remember Sergio Martinez at welterweight? Come on, y'all. What are we doing here? Lightweight, Sugar Ray Robinson, Vasily Lomachenko, Terrence Crawford, Jorge Linares, Josh Taylor, Ryan Garcia. You know what? I would rather have, as far as like divisions go, I would rather have them at either super lightweight, super welterweight, super lightweight or super welterweight, than have a cruiserweight. You know what I mean? Like that's another thing. Like how can you add you'll be able to add divisions on this joint, man. They should be able to do that. All right. Jorge Linares at bantamweight. That's crazy. All right, let's do this, man. We're gonna go either welterweight or middleweight. You know what I mean? Let's see, welterweight or middleweight. Let's see. I'm gonna go middleweight, man. I'm gonna go middleweight. You got Nigel Benn on here, Maravilla on here, Daniel Jacobs, Amir Khan, Kell Brook. Like going up against Gennady Golovkin. Robin Reed, George Groves, Sean Porter, Connor Ben, Lerone. Like, yeah, man. I don't know, man. Let's see, man. Let's go. Ooh, all right. You know what? I got it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go with. Let's try Nigel Benn, right? Let's go with Nigel Benn, right? And I'm gonna have just a challenge here, Carl Frosh. Yeah, leave you out me up on gate. Yeah. Yep. I haven't really done like console joints, man. Just to be honest with you, I haven't. You know what I mean? So it's like I'd rather just do it, through consoles, and I pretty much came up in of course, the old school era, NES, Super NES, Sega Genesis, that type of stuff, up to the Nintendo 64, the PlayStation 2. But when you have the PCs, one, if you have the ability to customize, if you know enough programming, if you had C plus courses and Java courses or whatever it is, or the back end, you would know how to effectively program stuff. So, and that's what I was doing back in the days with Madden. We were able to do college sports to Madden, up to the point where we added the HBCU schools onto that, man. You had FAMU, you had Bethune-Cookman, you had Southern, Jackson State, Texas Southern, NCAA, all that type of stuff. So I was more inclined to do PCs than consoles after the PlayStation 2 era, so to speak. All right, we're gonna go and let's see here, man. It's been a good little minute. Amateur, intermediate, pro, undisputed. We're gonna go intermediate. We'll get up override. Let's see, man. I don't know. If I get knocked down, then that's it. It's a wrap. All right. 10 rounds, casual or sim, casual or sim. We're gonna go casual this time. Saved by the bell. 3 knockdown rule on. Relative time. We're gonna go. Ooh. Let's see. Let's go 1.5. Amp this thing up a little bit. All right, let's get it going. Yeah, big ups for everyone listening live and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button or whatever it is and whatnot. So we'll see how this joint goes. You know what I mean? But like I said, I mean we gotta see how these updates go and stuff like that. Yeah, and I was waiting on the whole thing with the Terrence Crawford update to see how that goes. You know what I mean? Blah 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 blah. It's time for our tale of the tape. All right, so we got Carl Froch and Nigel Benn, right? So, oh yeah, this is why I picked like Carl Froch as an opponent, right? All right, so if I'm not mistaken, Carl Froch is in the Hall of Fame. Let me see here. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna look that up. If y'all can hear me. I'm gonna go ahead and look that up, right? So we had the thing here, right? It said one of the greatest super middleweight champions of all time, Carl Froch, right? But here's the thing, right? He was inducted in 2023. But at the same time, you got somebody that's on the ballot that hasn't been able to get in that beat Carl Froch before Carl Froch beat him. You know, and yet he's not in yet. There's a chance that he won't get in the 2026 class. Is they're gonna have what 3 fighters that's gonna be there in the Hall of Fame, right? But you got like a Mikhail Kessler, right? That's out there, and you mean to tell me that Mikhail Kessler is not a Hall of Famer? Come on, man. What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go into this, right? Mikhail Kessler like finished his career 46-3, beat Carl Froch before Carl Froch beat him, and you mean to tell me that Mikhail Kessler is not in the Hall of Fame? I've said this before. 3 losses, all close losses or competitive losses, right? To Joe Calzaghe, Andre Ward, Carl Froch. Come on, man. What are we doing? All right, let's do it. All right, now, yeah, I gotta. Man. And see, here's the other thing, right? I know they make it a little bit. Man, I'm getting tagged the fuck up. I thought I had a high guard. Come on. What's going on with Nigel Benn, yo? All right, so see, that's the thing I don't like, right? I'm throwing a hook, and it's not even a slow hook. All right, good counter shot. But see, I'm completely missing shots. That's the thing I don't like about this game a lot, is that you'll be able to completely miss the target. See what I mean? How you have a wind-up and then completely miss the target like that? Oh, man. Like, that's crazy. Look at this. Come on. Jeez. I'm already swole up. That's crazy. And this is supposed to be Nigel Benn? Oh, Nigel Benn is also another one that's on the ballot. Exactly. Choppy animations. But remember one thing. Remember where the game is developed, right? And where they do everything. See how they choppy animations, and you see that completely missing shots. Like you talked about Fight Night earlier. You think Fight Night would have something like that? No. That's why people are talking about, if they were having that game come back, then you'd be able to see that they would kind of run circles around this game. You know what I mean? Okay, you see Chris Jericho there in the corner of Carl Froch. You know what I mean? Yeah, Phantom Punch. Like, come on, man. That's the thing that's been getting me the whole time about this game. Is these Phantom Punches. Like, I could understand if they're a good distance away from you, but when they're right in front of you, no. Like, come on. You don't. You don't necessarily see that in actual simulation or real life or whatever it is. Like Mike Tyson's Punch Out never had that. Come on, man. Nintendo, bro. That's what made those games like playable over and over again, man. Like you could go back to playing it right now. You know what I'm saying? All right, that was a good combination. Good combination right there. And see, yeah, 8-bit, yo. Like, come on. Oh man, damn, both of us got some good body shots right there. Oh goodness. All right, another good counter right. See, I'm liking that. That's good. See, look at that. You see two hooks I threw, right? And they completely missed, and he's like right there. Like, you never see that. And then they did it again. Like, come on, what's up with these animations, bro? We got to do better than that. Oh man, you trying to protect the body, huh? Okay. Okay, I see you there, Carl Froch. All right, hey, check this out, right? Like, real quick, who are some fighters, past or present, that you would want to see in this game, right? Now, bear in mind, right? Like, say for example, right? Jermell Charlo, right? Or let's see, who else, right? Who else would be a good suggestion to be in the game? They already got my guy like Riddick Bowe in there, of course. Thomas Hill. They got Riddick Bowe in this game. Who else? They got, they really did a job as far as like the heavyweights. Like I was saying, initially you see how many fighters they have for heavyweights. And then they add, any division, any division, man. Let me see. But that's the thing, though, right? I would want. Let me get the volume down a little bit more. All right. Let me say, ooh, Michael Carbajal. All right, that's a good one. See, I got somebody. If they ain't gonna have super welterweight, or actually, I got two. I got two for y'all. All right. First, that's another good suggestion. Mark Too Sharp Johnson. All right. First, because they have welterweight and middleweight, they would put these two fighters in for welterweight and middleweight, and then we'll be able to carry on from there as far as like more suggestions, right? My two fighters are Sugar Shane Mosley. Actually, you can put him in lightweight, welterweight, and middleweight. So Shane Mosley, and then for welterweight and middleweight, Winky Wright. So Shane Mosley, Winky Wright. How about that? You know what I mean? So with that being said, you would have like a damn. That was a good ass counter. Yeah. I don't think Shane is on here, man. If Shane was on here, I would have played with them already. You know what I mean? Unless if he's on like one of those packs. But yeah, man. Yeah, Rinky Ray not in the game. Like, and you could come up with the obvious ones, like even within that era, like Oscar De La Hoya, Tito Trinidad. You know what I'm saying? Ricardo Mayorga. You know what I mean? I think they added. Did they add? Nah. I gotta see next time though. Like, you would have the people within that era, like Mosley, Wright, Mayorga, De La Hoya, Trinidad, Fernando Vargas. So that's the thing. There we go. But then, oh my God. So I land a good hook and then turn around and I can't even land a jab, man. I'm like, what are we doing here? What? Damn, man. Yeah. Yeah, because this whole thing is like, you got the whole Riyadh season as part of it. So, you know what I mean? So, yeah, you probably won't have those guys on. So that's the thing, man. You also, having the involvement of Riyadh season, that kind of like would limit some fighters being part of this thing. So, yeah, someone like an Oscar De La Hoya probably wouldn't be in it. Um, man, like who else, man? Yeah, I don't know, man. They like or like well, they couldn't have Mike on here. Definitely couldn't have Mike on here. Um, who else? Like you got like all the good like legends fight on here from like heavyweights: Ali, Frazier, Holmes, Bo, Morrison. Well, Vander Holyfield not on here. I don't think. Yeah, Michael Moore. You can have Michael Moore on here. Um, and who else? But yeah, I mean, like, go ahead, like y'all should, name fighters that probably should be on here that ain't on here, man. Or my guy Gary Russell Jr. Yeah, you should have Gary Russell Jr. on this motherfucker, man. How come we can't have Gary Russell Jr. on it? What is the score? Oh, well, yeah, he got a pretty close fight. Yeah, it should be 29-28. He was able to stun me. Oh man. Whoa. See, all right, able to land good with the jab. The whole objective was a big bicycle. Yeah, you put personal feelings aside. Yeah, but the thing about it is that you got when you got the backing of Saudi Arabia with the oil money, you can pretty much like say almost anything you want. So that's why it's like okay, yeah, I could say, damn, I thought I was able to have my guard up in time for that. So yeah, Turkey could pretty much like say anything he wants and not really have much repercussion for it. Like remember like the comment that he made on Twitter about Tim Tszyu, about him being like a sparring partner. Like having those type of comments is crazy. Yeah, it's a pretty good and close bout. We got to see like how. That's the other thing too, man. It's like I'm guarding. Yo, come on. Why is it that? Oh, jeez. I mean, I see that he's stepping aside, but come on, y'all. Look at that. That's like two punches that weren't even. Oh my God! Didn't even touch his shoulder, dog. Like, what are we doing? Yo, what's up with Carl Froch's haircut? Like he got a bowl. It's like a bowl on the top and a fade in the bottom. What are we doing? This man got a definitive bowl cut in the top part, and it got like a fade. Look at it, yo. I'm sorry, Carl Froch, but yo, we gotta pitch the fake boxing and make it great again. Uh, Man, I mean, it is what it is on that. Like I said, he's just using the money of a country to try to boost tourism and stuff like that. Yeah, bowl cut is absolutely insane, bro. Absolutely insane. Um, that's why you're seeing a number of these events be in Saudi Arabia. Like, oh, it's like, oh, we're trying to do this for the fans and all that type of stuff and having these big cards or whatever it is. Yeah, sure, but you're having them over in Saudi Arabia. You're not having them in, the U.S. I mean, people talk about the fight card that was over in Times Square, but that was like a gimmick. You know what I mean? That was like gimmick fights, and what do we have? We had Teofimo Lopez against his mandatory challenger. There, when damn, who is the dude? Like Arnold Barboza Jr., right? Then you had Devin Haney against Jose Carlos Ramirez, like in a fight that wasn't at 140, you know. Then the main event was Rolly Romero versus Ryan Garcia. Like what was that, y'all? Oh man, oh, I think I got it. Oh, good, damn it. Oh man, oh see, all right, now I'm kind of. Oh man, he got me with a counter, man. That was key right there. Ah, damn man, I had him hurt. Oh, fuck. Got me with a counter uppercut, man. Exactly. They will put all the major fights over there because that's their plan. And the thing about it is that they know that they're able to get the major fights there because they're just going to offer more money for the fighters to go over there than to have it in the States. That could be like, an additional, $2 or $3 million, so to speak, for some fighters. You know what I mean? Oh man. See, man, I don't like the animations here for the hooks because it makes it. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get down there, but you see what's going on with the cut. Oh man, this is a close fight. I don't know what Chris Jericho gonna tell him in the middle of this round, but he might be in for some issues there, bro. We gotta get back into this, man. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but salute to everyone that's watching here live here. We're playing Undisputed October 10th, 2025. I am Nigel Ben, playing as Nigel Ben, going up against Carl Froch. As I was mentioning here when I was picking these fighters, you got Nigel Ben, that is on the ballot for the 2026 Hall of Fame class among 42 fighters on the list. And you got Carl Froch, who is a 2023 International Boxing Hall of Fame inductee. Okay? Carl Froch, you know what? I gotta check his resume. But you know what I'm going to do here. Hopefully, I get it done today on the website, theboxingsource.net. Right? I'm going to have a follow-up article because I posted damn, I don't forgot the price for the game, man. Probably about like 35. Damn, got me with a good counter there. Good one. Yeah, exactly. Oh, good double. Fuck. See, you got to be able to properly counter on this. Oh, see, I don't like the windups for this makes things so slow. It's too telegraphed, bro. Like, come on. I don't know what it is, man. I think sometimes the speed on this is. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, I might not get up from this. I don't know how to get up from this, man. It's supposed to be. Man, I'm pressing buttons. Yeah, see, that's the thing, man. You know what I mean? Damn, man. So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank. How's it down? See what I mean? It's like the combinations are more fluid for them, but you can't. See what I mean? It's a lot sharper. It's crazy, man. See, you trying to protect the body and everything like that. Now he pretty much got like the lead here with that. You know what I mean? Oh man. You see how it is with the body, right? But you gotta be able to get him with the cuts though, man. Oh yeah, yeah, they do, man. It's insane. Like you would think, like I would be able to do a lot of the or land a lot of the punches that I'm throwing, but one, It's the thing with the phantom punches. Two, it's the thing as far as like the animation. The windups is crazy for that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to make this thing end up being more fluent. You know, and yeah, I'm actually on the Discord channel for Undisputed, and I see a number of the things as far as like the complaints, man. It's like the gameplay, the mechanics is crazy. You gotta be more fluid. And see, man, damn, you see how close this fight is right now. See, look at that. Oh man, I press the thing like press the button like twice, and then you gonna give me like 2 headshots. Oh, jeez. Man, that's why I don't like some of this stuff, man. Oh my God, 3 punches. Oh my God, 3 punches in a row. 3 punches in a row, y'all just saw. 3 that didn't touch him. 3. That's insane. See? And this is what I'm talking about. I could get it if the fighter moves. Right? I could get it if the fighter moves. But if he's right there, not blocking, you mean to tell me that I can't even land a shot? What are we doing here? All right. That combination's good. Right? Kind of like banking on a counter. Oh my God. See? I'd like to see more jabs after I threw a freaking jab. Man, elite left hook didn't even touch him. Come on, what are we doing here? Oh my God. Meanwhile, I got him like a bloody mess. Got him like a bloody mess right here. So, man, that knockdown, man, it really is a key one right there, man. Because boy, oh boy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, salute to you, brother Mar, in the building. Like I said, we're playing Undisputed here, for October 10th and everything like that. Let me adjust this here a little bit for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about the whole thing with the fights coming up here for October 11th there, of course, in Philadelphia. You do have the heavyweight bout in the UK headlining Dave Allen versus Aslanbek Makhmudov there. Man, if Makhmudov ends up losing that and ends up losing my stoppage, it's a wrap for Makhmudov, bro. It's a wrap for him. I thought something was funny there. In the lead into this bout, they were talking about Eddie Hearn saying that maybe Dave Allen, if he gets the win, would be able to get a fight with Deontay Wilder. Meanwhile, Deontay Wilder just said about a day or so ago that he's in line for another fight that's signed. Talking about 2-time, and I'm like 2-time. Man, he ain't gonna be fighting Usyk. That's a known fact. He ain't fighting Usyk. So I think he's gonna be fighting Ike Cabello, WBC interim champion. You already got Joseph Parker, who beat Deontay Wilder. He's the WBO interim champ. Oh my God. Jeez, these windups is so damn slow. But yeah, Wilder already fought Parker, and Parker's fighting Wardley. So I think it's gonna be Deontay Wilder there against Ike Cabello. You gotta get Cabello in the ring. He's been one of the more impressive fighters in the heavyweight division over the past couple of years. So we gotta see if he's gonna build on his performance there. Oh my goodness, this windup is insane. So yeah, you got that in the heavyweight division, man. What other things are coming up, man? I'm looking forward to October 25th. That should be good. Oh, double. Oh, a double. Oh, see, I don't like this. Oh man, damn it! Fuck! I couldn't get him. Damn. Oh man. Say Wilder better focus on training and this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He should. He should, man. Uh, he better. And I don't know who's gonna be in the corner there for Deontay Wilder either, man. So you gotta figure that out as well. So we'll see how that goes. Man, it's been a pretty good fight, y'all. Been a good close fight. Um, but yeah, Wilder, I think he's gonna be in camp and everything like that. See how this thing goes for him if he's gonna go up against Cabello, because Cabello, I think his style is almost like how Joseph Parker, fought Wilder, and there's a little bit more. And the thing with Wilder in that fight was he really didn't have much energy for that. He was just throwing like one or two punches at a time, and he was like loading up a lot. So it was crazy. Damn, got me with a good counter there, Carl Froch. Yeah, and wait a minute. Like, you got Carl Froch here, right? That's a super middleweight. You got this thing like for a light heavyweight or a middleweight matchup, right? Yeah, like, come on. Yeah, body snatcher. Yep. Yep. Not been good for conditioning there for Deontay Wilder. Like, we've seen him, as I mentioned there, in his fight against Parker. We know he got stopped by Zhilei Zhang. And among other things. So it's like, some people thought that maybe Wilder would be signed to fight Joshua, but nah. See, what the hell, yo? Like, this is crazy. It makes it so easy. This is the other thing, too, with this game. It makes it so easy for them to knock you down, but when you get them stunned, they step back about 3 or 4 or 5 times before you can, throw a punch. It's crazy. Like, it's way too easy for them. But yeah, it's a lot difficult for you in this instance. See? And look at that. Once again, you see me completely miss a shot. And he's able to just get to the body like that. Like, it's crazy to me. Talking about nobody home. Yeah, man. It's like insane, bro. College football or NFL games this weekend. So we got, what is it? Well, Ohio State playing this weekend. I gotta see. Hold on, just a moment. I gotta check out my team, USF. They're playing tonight against North Texas. Yeah, USC Michigan in the evening. You know what I'm saying? So we got USC Michigan in the evening. Who else we got? Yeah, Ohio State Illinois. You got Alabama versus Missouri at 12 o'clock. Oh yeah, and also top 10 matchup: Indiana versus Oregon at 3:30. So yeah, Indiana versus Oregon. Bama, Missouri at 12 o'clock. Indiana versus Oregon at 3:30. And my pick for you also had that Ohio State Illinois, the Cotton Bowl classic there, Red River rivalry. You got Georgia Auburn in the evening too. So, and you see you see this the unofficial scorecard, man. So with the knockdowns, man, that's the only way dude been winning. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's a pretty pretty good matchups there. Coming up. Um, I was surprised at the performance of the Eagles yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, SC. Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. It looking like Illinois is having pretty good performances while at home. So we gotta see how that goes. Come on, you gotta be like I said. The mechanics of this game still need a lot of work. Um. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And they've been looking like that for like the beginning of the season. That's the crazy part about it. And I don't know if it's like something where their offense is like their offensive plan is not in sync or whatever it is. But like it was crazy because like the first half they looked like they were dominating. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden they can't do much of anything against a team in the Giants that they have a rookie quarterback, rookie running back out there, or whatever it is, and all that type of stuff, right? So you going up against Jackson Dart. Yeah, that was 10 rounds. Oh, see, it was a draw, my nigga. Oh no. See, this is a yo. See, I should have got to see. This is what I mean when I'm telling you about these knockdowns, man. That's crazy, bro. Like I had him, bro. I had him. All he had was the knockdowns, man. That's it. Like, look at this, man. I'm the one six. What it was, 6 of the 10 rounds. If he didn't have a knockdown, oh man, I would have had this thing, man. It would have been in the bag, bro. 6 rounds to 4, man. Man, yo, this is the first time I done had a draw in this game too. That's insane, bro. Oh my god, a draw. Oh, I can't believe this, man. I can't believe it. I can't believe it, yo. What I said, IBF ordering Makita Nakano and Release Elite. And woo, oh, they're in featherweight. Okay, and Release Elite, getting into the mix there at 126. Of course, he was competing there at 122 before moving up. So that's gonna be pretty good right there. Um, well, what else I was saying there for the NFL. Let me see what else they got coming up. You know what I mean? What they got? Yeah. So Cowboys, Panthers. Oh, Rams, Ravens. Damn. Broncos, Jets ain't nothing. Chargers, Dolphins. No. Man, I don't know. Seahawks, Jaguars, maybe. Um. Oh, Niners, Buccaneers, and Lions, Chiefs. Those are like the games, man. Those are the games of the week. It looks like because double header on Monday. I ain't really much interested in all that. So yeah, it's Niners, Bucks, and Lions, Chiefs. Those are the games for this week in the NFL. Oh man. Damn, man, I was landing them uppercuts, boy. But damn, he threw 98 uppercuts. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But damn, man, a draw, bro. That's insane. A draw, dog. I've never had a draw in this game ever. That's that. See, boy, oh boy. All right. Let's see what I got here. So that's middleweight. With a super middleweight, me going up against two basically super middleweights, right? What are we doing? All right, light heavyweight. Man, I'm gonna go lightweight for the next one. Let's run it with Kevin Kelly, and we're gonna go against Anthony Crolla. All right, and do a random venue. Let's go. We're gonna go 10 rounds again. Let's do that. Same thing. All right, bet. Oh, by the way, they show Clarissa Shields there. I just being honest, I'm gonna admit this. Ever since I've had this game, I don't remember having or playing more than two fights with ladies. Last one I had on here was when they added in French on Cruise. That's the last time I done used women here in this game. When they had French on Cruise on there and they added her onto the game. But yeah, outside of that, I really haven't played that much with them. Let's see, $1 Million Crawler versus Kevin Kelly. All right, this should be something here. All right. So hopefully this is gonna be a good little scrap for the people. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, speaking of that, Manchester, England, man. Once again, salute and rest in peace to Ricky Hitman Hatton. Earlier today they had the services for Ricky Hatton out there in the UK, man. One of the legends there in the UK, and pretty much kind of Bill was part of the rise in popularity of boxing in the UK. To me, having the support system that he had kind of brought in more interest to boxing. Yeah, that was crazy. Seeing that Arturo Gatti Jr. is ended up passing away the same way that his dad did. Damn, bro, that's crazy. UBC, champion of the world. I like to have Jimmy Lennon Jr. on here. They should have other announcers on here too, man, or whatever it is. Oh yeah, by the way, man, speaking of that, I gotta get these trading cards done. Somehow, someway, I gotta get these trading cards done. I've seen the Topps cards, all that type of stuff, but I'm like, man, I need to see how this thing goes as far as getting these cards done. The only thing about it is like I said, everything is based on the fights that I've been to. Until I work out a couple things here and there. That's all I got, so far. So I think I'm gonna have a series of cards that will come out, but I gotta crunch some numbers. You make some calculations there, crunch some numbers, and see how much it would take in order to be able to to do it. But I'm gonna tell you this: I should just do a trial version. See what I could release on that, and then go from there. So as far as some of the fights that you may have seen me at, you might be able to get something where I'm able to release cards from that front. So just be on the lookout for that, because I gotta make that happen very, very soon. It's been in the works for at least a few months. It was in the planning stages since May. Planning stages since April or May, right? But then, given the fact that I was told about the trading cards that were coming out, that kind of delayed things a little bit. And also, the initial design that I had, the way that it looks, I put it I used to do the designs on the laptop, but now on a desktop it doesn't look as clean. So I changed the overall design of the card. So with that being said, I'm gonna work on getting some new type of cards being released on it. And once that's done, then people will see how it'll look. And I want it to be as as clean as possible. You know what I'm saying? Um, so yeah, so just have some ideas and some fighters, that maybe I would be able to have on there. There's some that I haven't even like done yet that I was supposed to be doing, but I gotta see like how it looks, so to speak, right? So I would say like for another couple of weeks, I'm gonna see how it works, and then once I get like an initial idea of like how I'll be able to distribute it, then I'll have it out for people to purchase and stuff like that. So all right, round two here, $1 million Cola, Kevin Kelly. Let's see what we got. Oh man, this is the thing, man. Again, all right. With lightweights looks a little bit quicker and stuff like that, but still, all right. I like that. Okay. There we go. Of course, Kevin Kelly, I'm dealing with the southpaw and stuff like that. Oh man. Okay, you see how their windup is. I like the jab. I don't like the blocking on this though sometimes, because if you saw that from the last fight, a number of times it looked like I was blocking. One, and then it still looked like I was getting hit. And then two, sometimes the fluidity from like going from offense to defense, oh my God, it's still like, jeez. There we go. Damn, I'm getting the swell thing already. Good. All right, good punch to the body though. Damn. It's like he done went with a hook around my hook. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button, hit the share button, as they say. Yo, cheap plug, cheap plug. If you do, thanks for joining in here as we play Undisputed. I don't know if like anyone that's watching now has been playing or whatever it is, but kind of like see how things are going in this thing, right? So, man. All right, hold on a second. I'm gonna try something here also. Oh goodness, man. But yeah, this game here, like I said, it does require a little bit of work and stuff like that, but still something in the process. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm gonna try this here. I'm gonna try this here too. While we have this break. Man, talk about we in the lightweight division. I like to see what they do in the lightweight division, right? Oh, what? They don't have Inoue in this joint, do they? Talk about Riyadh season. They don't have Inoue in this joint. That's crazy. This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get second. Make you fight. You'll fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again. And your legs oh man. Oh yeah, that's the other thing, right? Oh good. Dog, I'm doing. Ooh. Man, I'm trying to throw a body punch and then this thing is, jeez, man, killing me, bro. Come on, yo. Ah, no wonder. Man. And come on, yo. Ah. Yo, come on, man. You tell me Anthony Crawler dodged that jab? Oh, come on. See? This is what I'm talking about. Dog! Yo, see, this is the thing, man. Makes it so difficult in order to follow through and everything like that. You could be out of range. Come on. What are we doing here? Oh man, those were good. To be honest with you, I'm kind of like beating them up. Ooh, that was a quick lead left. Oh man, hold on, y'all, hold on. Hold on, y'all. So, man, what else is coming up that kind of like looking forward to? Oh, they announced a thing there for Frank Martin versus Rances Barthélemy. Finally, Frank Martin getting back in the ring after his loss to Tank Davis last year, right? So we're gonna see him finally in the in the super lightweight division. Yeah, you do have Rances Barthélemy that has won titles in the super featherweight and the lightweight division, but hasn't been successful at super lightweight like that. Did have that controversial stoppage loss to Gary Antoine Russell. But, we'll see like how we'll see how Frank Martin does here in this fight. And I also got to see, like, I mean, doesn't look like he's there with it was Coach Derek James, right? So we got to see like what Frank Martin we gonna have out there in the ring. So that's gonna be interesting. Talking about more action. What the hell are you looking at? You must be looking at a different fight, goddammit. Like, what are we talking about here, bro? Oh my God. Oh man, God, body work right there. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Oh yeah, that's another one. Like, where's like the Marvin Haglers? Where's the Roberto Durans or the those guys or whatever it is, man? Like we could have some more of these legendary fighters on these joints, right? For this to be like the only boxing game that we've had for some time, I would have expected more fighters, at least from like more of the higher profile fighters from yesteryear, whatever it is. I know how it is as far as like the agreements and everything like that, but I thought we would have had like a little bit of a better job. I'm gonna just work you with the lead lefts, kind of break you down here, Prola. Oh man, you talk about desperation mode for Anthony Crawler. Man, we gotta see how this goes, bro. Oh man. But yeah, this is Undisputed. Anthony Crawler versus Kevin Kelly right now on this headed thing where in a middleweight fight, Carl Froch against Nigel Benn for 10 rounds. I was boxing him, but I got knocked down twice, and it ended up being a draw. I never had a draw playing this game up to this point, and it happened here earlier, man. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But just going through the mechanics still for this game, still got a lot to work on, man. Like as my guy Thomas Hill mentioned earlier, These phantom punches on this game are just like the most irritating thing on this game. Because it's not like your opponent is moving. And then you see a fighter like right there and he's ended up missing a fight. Like you could miss that. I like that jab. I like that jab to the body. All right, he dodged that. Okay, I'll give him that. I'll give him credit for that. Oh, here's the other thing, man. As far as like fighting with southpaws too, like you kind of you get used to using the buttons in different spots. So here, I gotta throw the jabs, but also throw lead lefts. So that's the thing as far as like working with someone like a Kevin Kelly or a Lomachenko or something like that. I've already stunned Kroller twice. Oh my God. There we go. Missed with that lead. Oh, but that lead landed. So yeah, man. Damn. No, I was not. Oh man, I think my something's up with my speakers or something, man. That ain't good. Some of this stuff is like muffled. Nah, bro. I'm kind of like just picking my shots on this thing, and things like that, man. So kind of see what's going on with that. Let me see if I gotta adjust the speakers on this thing. Yeah, man. I think something's up with the speakers, bro. Yeah, but man, yeah, I'm working on breaking down Anthony Kroller in this particular matchup. This will probably be the last one that I do here. Shout out to everyone once again for being able to watch here live. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. We got over 3,000 subscribers here on the Boxing Source here for YouTube. We do have the weekly midweek report on Wednesdays. We got Real Boxing with Coach Ronnie Shields on Tuesdays. We got the Boxing Source podcast on Sundays. For this Sunday though, we'll have to see if we're going to be live or not. Likely not, because I'm gonna be on the road. So what I may end up doing is either doing a late live or just doing a recorded show, and then y'all be able to see it later on down the line or later in the week. And then we also got a couple of things planned for next week, setting up some interviews for next week. So y'all be on the lookout for that. Okay, Kroller, that's a little bit of a combination there, but you just ate a left hand. How about that? Oh man. Like I said, just working on breaking down Anthony Kroller here. Oh man, he felt that body shot. He did not like it. Damn. Yeah, I should be able to have the upper hand in this though. Damn. Ooh. There we go. Finally getting that knockdown on this joint. With a good combination. But I think it's more of the speed of Kevin Kelly there on that front. But is able to score that knockdown. Like I said, I've been breaking down Anthony Kroller here in this. You know what I'm saying? Ah, I like trying to make a lot out of that. But was able to score a knockdown there in that round. Pretty good. Like I said, man, salute to all of the people on here on the chat. My guy Thomas Hill, Mara in the building. We had Jesus Sim, here in this joint too. You know what I'm saying? Um, but like anyone that's on here, what would you say is a fight here for this year that y'all are looking forward to, for the rest of the year? Whether it's on that card November 22nd or maybe October 25th with Keith Thurman versus Sebastian Fundora. You got Naoya Inoue in a fight card there at Riyadh in December 27th too. That, like, I'm still kind of like bothered about that. I know that they got Inoue there for Riyadh season, but they usually have those end of the year fight cards. They still have them. They're still gonna have one for Japan, but to have Inoue and Junto Nakatani on this card and it not being in Japan, that's crazy. I know they're trying to, get the tourism up for Saudi Arabia. Maybe they could get some, fans from Japan to get over there, but man. Oh shit. I didn't even get that email, bro. Hold on. I'm gonna have to pause this. Hold on, Joe. Mara with some breaking news here, whatnot, man. Let me see here, man. Yeah, I ain't even checked. Hold on a second. Yeah, I ain't even get that email yet. I have not gotten that email yet. So I have not seen anything in reference to that. Hold on a second. I have to, check this joint here, man. As far as like, oh, you know what? That's probably why they didn't have a conference call. They were scheduled to have one. That was supposed to happen yesterday. That was supposed to happen yesterday. That's what it was. All right, hold on. So, man, I have to go back here real quick, right? So, no, it was yeah, they were supposed to have it yesterday. And it said like, oh, we're forced to reschedule the Sebastian Fundora versus Keith Thurman virtual press conference. We apologize for any inconvenience. The PR team will be in touch about rescheduling. That was said on Wednesday. So now it's like, oh man. Yeah, bro. Come on, yo. So yeah, I just seen like, some post there. Shout out to my guy, L-Dub. He said them boys have been in camp for like about 5 months, only for the fight to be postponed. Damn, bro. And that card for October 25th ain't that bad, man. It's a solid card. But now it's like, let's see what they're gonna do. Cause they're gonna have Fulton and let me say this right. Foster and Fulton there as the main event. Okay? So, and where we are like a couple weeks away. Ooh, boy, oh boy. Nah, man, I'm gonna say this. I know it's 2 weeks away, but I would say they should consider like, but they can't like postpone the whole card or pull it back or anything like that. So they're gonna have to go forward with the card. Damn, boy. That's insane. So when I had seen that thing for that Fundora Thurman joint, man. Oh, it said reschedule. Oh, for the Ring. All right, Ring Magazine says reschedule. All right, let me see, man. Yeah, it's like, but I mean, look at the thing though. For it to be postponed. Like, but look at the fight between Foster and Fulton. They thought that Foster and Fulton was gonna be happening in August. Then they had it pushed back, and then now they put it in here for October, and then it's gonna be pushed back again. I'm like, come on, man. So yeah, he suffered a hand injury, and the defense against Keith Thurman has been postponed. So all of this stuff I was talking about from earlier in reference to the thing with Frank Martin versus Francis Barthélemy and all of that, you know, that's all of that stuff is gonna be postponed, bro. And with it being postponed with the injury there with Sebastian Fedora, right? That means you ain't gonna see it again until what? Maybe late December or early January. You know what, man? That's gonna be something, especially for Keith Thurman. Damn. Exchange punches. What? Come on, man. Yeah, but you ain't doing shit, so. Yeah, trouble was averted because he didn't even do shit. Come on, yo. Come on, yo. Oh, man.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight.
Oh, man. But yeah, like that's crazy, though, dog. Suffer an injury. Suffered an injury, man, and there it is, dog. You know what I'm saying? And that fight is postponed. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Damn, man. Some people are kind of like, I guess they were looking to see, you know, what's up with Keith Thurman. Oh, I know my boy, Tip Bayless is gonna be disappointed. He gonna be disappointed. Oh man. Oh yeah, round 8. Yeah. He's gonna be something, man. Damn, boy. Hold on, let me hit. Man, I'm gonna hit up somebody reference this, man. Damn, boy.
If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight. What are you doing?
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's insane, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna hit him up. That's crazy, dog. Like, that whole fight being postponed. That sucks, dog.
He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your butt, otherwise you'll see it and ride it out.
That is crazy.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into the power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jump.
Man,
don't get carried away. Back behind.
I don't know what else, man. So that means then we won't have another fight for what? After this weekend, it's gonna be November. I know we got the October 18th card, man, and that was the other thing too, right? If y'all missed it, I had Richard Comey on, you know, with the interview, right? And there he was able to provide news that he's not going to be on that card. Initially, he was slated to fight Ashton H2O Silva. And then that fight, you know, got fell through. And then it was announced that Richard Comey would fight Nahir Albright. But as of yesterday, he said that that fight with Albright is not going to happen. So you're gonna have you know, still a pretty interesting card there, of course, with there we go, good combination there by Kevin Kelly. So yeah, so you're gonna have that Danny Garcia versus what is it, Daniel Gonzalez. Oh, it's knocked out. Yeah, we knocked him out. So you got the Danny Garcia versus Daniel Gonzalez there at the Barclays Center for next Saturday. So that's gonna be something there. might be able to get out there for that fight card. So just be on the lookout for coverage with that. Um, and then the next week, I mean, you got what Joseph Parker versus Fabio Wardley. They're on the 25th. I guess that's going to be the fight card to look out for October 25th. And then November, you got the Virgil Ortiz Jr. versus Erickson Lubin. They're over in Texas. Pretty good card for that. And then the following week, you're going to have the Jake Paul versus Tank Davis card in Miami, Friday the 14th. You got the rematch between Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn on the 15th. And then November 22nd, you got Ring 4. So that's pretty much a quick rundown of the boxing schedule that we got coming up. But with that, October 25th in Las Vegas fight card, that being scrapped, that's a real bad blow right there, man. You know what I'm saying? As you see there, man, I was able to take down Anthony Crolla there within the 9 rounds. Was able to break him down, but it was more about the speed there that I had there with Kevin Kelly. Thought this was like a little bit more of a better, I guess, stream fight, so to speak, right? So was able to, properly execute the punches that I needed to do there in this one and get the job done, right, for the knockout. But that is, what I had there as far as fighting here on Undisputed for October 10th, 2025. Salute to everyone that's been able to watch. Check this out. You see that, my username is JBZ42003. I'm rarely online though. Because, as I said, being a content creator, being very busy in the tech field and all that type of stuff, but really, have the times where I'm able to play Undisputed. So probably I'll see if I could do these more on Friday evenings or Friday afternoons or something like that. Probably Friday evenings, depending on, the situation. So maybe I'll set up something where, I'll be able to play online or something like that. You know what I mean? But with that being said there, man, that is what I got here for this edition of Play Undisputed. Once again, thanks for everyone that's been able to watch live, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace out.